For a third straight year, the latest reading scores for Oregon students is discouraging. The Oregon Department of Education shows less than 43% of students are proficient in reading. That's a slight decline from a year ago. And when you compare that to pre-pandemic numbers, it's a big drop-off. Back in the 2018-19 school year, more than 53% of kids statewide were proficient in reading. Math scores are a little bit more encouraging. Students statewide performed slightly better than a year ago. Still, just 31% are proficient. Once again, that's a big drop-off from pre-pandemic numbers. Back then, almost 40% of students were proficient in math. And the governor had strong words for schools Thursday afternoon.
Our numbers are not where they need to be. The fact that our reading and writing numbers are so low, and in some cases, worse than pre-pandemic, unacceptable.
The news is a bit rosier in Oregon's biggest district, Portland Public Schools. Math proficiency rose slightly to 46.4%. English scores stayed the same. Still, Superintendent Kimberly Armstrong says more needs to be done, both from the school district and the state.
It's important that we take this conversation to Salem and say that we need all of our funds to be directed in the way that's going to lift up our learners in our system.
And Kotek says more funding is on the way.
So you're going to see a higher number on the state school fund in my budget. We will be also talking about greater accountability.
And while schools across the state continue to say they need more funding, legislators continue to mention accountability of those dollars. Thomas Schultz, KGW News.